Yo guys, what is up? My name is Gian and welcome back to FPL Tribe. In this video, we're going to have a quick look at our Game Week 14 scores. Really weird one for me because we did get a small green arrow, but we moved down in a couple of our mini leagues. So it's really weird for me to explain how that happens, but it did. So we'll be looking forward to our Game Week 15 team and the transfer we'll be looking to make. We have a couple of guys that's running into difficult fixtures, so I'll discuss a couple of options where to go from. If you have this guy, where to go, what players I'm looking to target in the next few games. I think planning is really crucial at this moment because the games are coming so fast. You need to have an idea of who you want to bring into your team, and you need to plan forward for their fixtures. You can't bring someone in just for one good fixture or two good fixtures. You need someone in the next 5 or 6 game weeks to have at least 4 or 5 really good ones. And also make sure you've got a good bench because, as we saw, there is a couple of rotations happening at the moment. So we'll be going through my Game Week 15 teams and the chances I'm looking forward to as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and follow me on this road to top 10k. Having a look at our Game Week 14 scores, as you guys can see, not the best score of 68. Still well above the average and above the top 1k score. So can't complain too much, but like I said, it was a pretty weird one. We moved up in rank from 30k to top 27k, so happy with that, but moved down in a couple of our mini leagues. Something, like I said, it's really weird. I can't explain how it happens, but that just shows you how many options of players there are. Your team won't perform every week, and someone else that doesn't have the same players as you will have a massive rank rise just because they went somewhat differential or got other players that performed well in this game week. So still really happy with the position we are, clawing our way to that top 1k. So I think it is manageable, or it's something we can get by the end of the season. Having a look at the players then, Sanchez got 4, I think this is his first save points of the whole season. So like I said, Sanchez is for me still the best value for goalkeepers. If you got in on him early, making 4 points in this game week, actually getting some save points and getting bonus points even if you conceded. So really happy with Sanchez. Moving on to our back line, and I think this is our first time this whole season our backline hasn't scored any attacking returns or defensive returns. Even we had James in from the start, that he was injured apparently, and now is a doubt for Game Week 15 as well. So we'll see what happens there, but not someone I'm looking to take out at the moment, just because if he plays he's so good. So Trent Alexander-Arnold scoring 2 points, Cancelo scoring 2 points, none of them getting a clean sheet, none of them getting bonus points, none of them getting attacking returns. Marcus Alonso's conceded a goal as well. I think he assisted the assister in that Chelsea game twice, so he's getting into the right positions, just not scoring the goals or getting the assist. Also got a yellow card, so that's why I only got 1 point. Moving on to our midfield, and as you guys can see, Smith Rowe, he did come on for James. We had James in the starting 11, Smith Rowe on our bench. Really weird goal from Smith Rowe. It's my first time that I've seen someone score a goal like that with the goalkeeper down and it being allowed. I don't understand how it works, but I'm really happy because I got the points from Smith Rowe. Salah, this guy's just the best player in the world at the moment, I think. Not just in the league, but in the world. Scoring every single game or assisting every single game, getting attacking returns every single game. So Mo Salah scoring 30 points again. I just think it makes the game a little bit boring for me because there's no thought into captaincy. I still look at possible captain options. Game Week 15 is possibly somewhere you can go different, but I just think the way he's playing and the form he's in, you'll be really dumb to go against him, as we saw earlier in this season. Rafinha, I saw a lot of people try and make a case to get Rafinha out. He's just returning every third game week, and that's exactly what you want. It's only costing us 6.5 million. So happy to have him in the team, sit there on our bench some games. I don't even think I'm considering benching him, just because he is so attacking and such a good player. He's probably deserve a move to a better club at the moment, the way he's playing. So why won't you have him in your team? Then Jota, playing, like we said when we got him in, playing as a central striker in the most attacking side in the league. I just think you'll be dumb to take him out or not get him in. At 7.5, I think when we got him, he's got the most value in this game because he essentially plays between Mane and Salah that costs you 12 million. He can also be 12 million, but he's not. So really happy just have him there. Then moving on to our forwards, Tony, Kane, Jimenez, no returns from any one of them. So not too happy about that. But we are the forwards has been probably the most disappointing this whole season. We'll be looking what we can do to change that up in the next game week. Like I said, we've got a transfer plan, and one little spoiler, but one of the forwards will be making plays. Then on our bench, still didn't play because obviously Sanchez played. James, like I said, had an injury. Smith Rowe came on for him, so really happy with that. Williams played about 70 minutes. Really happy with me. Even when he went off, he still got a bonus point. I'm not too sure. He conceded a goal as well, so not too sure how that works. But really happy to have Williams. He's 4.9 million and he's playing at the moment. Then Brownhill, 3 points. He got an extra point playing 90 minutes. He got 2 obviously, and then he got 1 point extra for keeping a clean sheet. Then moving on to our Gameweek 15 team. As you guys can see, team value went down with a little bit, but we've got more money in the bank. I'll discuss that quickly before we move on. You'll see Jimenez is no longer in the team. We went with King from Watford. He is on the bench for this game week because they're playing Man City. But after Man City, they got a pretty good run of fixtures. And I know there's a toss-up between him and Dennis at the moment. I just think, looking at expected numbers, expected goals, expected assists, King is on top of that between the two of them. King is also going to play. He's played 90 minutes since Ranieri got in, where Dennis has come off at 60 minutes, 70 minutes, not getting the whole 90 minutes. I'd rather take someone that plays 90 minutes, is on the pitch for longer, got more opportunity to score. And the other problem I also have is Josh King won't go to AFCON with Dennis. He hasn't played for Nigeria, yes, but he is in the provincial squad for that AFCON. And the way he's playing, I'll be surprised if they don't pick him. So there's just that variant for me. And at the moment, I'm looking towards King just for that, because I know King will play 90 minutes and he's not going to go away on AFCON. Like I said, Dennis not 100% confirmed. So if you're willing to take a risk, I think Dennis is more explosive. He'll get more 10-point hauls, where King is just going to tick over every single game in this good run, I feel. So that's why I'm going with the more consistent guy, and probably someone that won't have his minutes managed. So Sanchez against Southampton. They looked good in the middle of the season. Now they're looking bad again. I already look for Sanchez to keep a clean sheet here. So happy to have him in our team. Moving on to our back line. As you guys can see, favourable fixtures for probably all 4 of our defenders. Trent Alexander-Arnold coming up against Wolves. Like, we just got rid of a Wolves attacker because of the poor run they're going on and the form the attackers are showing. So Trent Alexander-Arnold, I can really see keep a clean sheet here. Cancelo coming up against Watford. We just discussed it with King. Not even looking to play King because I do expect Man City to keep a clean sheet in this game. So that means clean sheet points for Cancelo. James and Alonso I'll speak as a pair because they're playing in the same team against the same opposition. West Ham started the season really well, not looking too good at the moment. So it's hard to say if we can expect clean sheet points here, just because they will be coming up. I think Antonio, a lot of people still have him. Someone will discuss as well when we come to the forwards. I think he's moving into a pretty good fixtures now. Obviously after Chelsea, because Chelsea is one of the best defense in this league, and I'll still back them to keep a clean sheet. They've conceded two goals in the previous 2 games, so I really think that's something they'll be working on in the training ground to try and get back to keeping those clean sheets that we do expect of them, and that's why we got 2 of them. I know there's a little problem with James. He didn't play in the previous game. They say they still need to see if he's going to be able to play in this game week, so we'll definitely have a look on that and just see if he's going to play. But otherwise, we got the bench. We might just still swap it around with Brownhill having the best fixture, but Burnley not really playing attacking football, and I can't see Brownhill score, where King, I can see him maybe score, and that's why we got him first on the bench. Emil Smith Rowe, Mo Salah, Rafinha, Jota in the midfield. Smith Rowe scored that goal against Man United where we had him on the bench, so really fortunate to get him on. Smith Rowe playing against Everton now. I think Everton is probably the worst defense in the league at the moment, so we'll definitely be looking to target him, and that's why he's in the team ahead of someone like Brownhill that's got an easy fixture. I just feel he's playing really good at the moment, playing pretty attacking, so really happy with that. Then Mo Salah against Wolves. Like I said, Salah is probably the best player in the world at the moment, so why won't we have him captain against a team that's struggling? it's kind of, like I said, it's also kind of boring discussing captaincy with Mo Salah, because I can make a case for someone else, like our vice captain Harry Kane, to be captain in this game week. But the way Salah is playing, and obviously the way Kane is playing, not getting too many attacking returns or not looking too good, Salah is the obvious captain in this game week. You can make a case for Cancelo as well, because I can see him getting an attacking return and obviously getting a clean sheet to get Watford. But Mo Salah is just in the best form of probably his life, so that's why he's our captain. Rafinha coming up against Brentford. I can see Rafinha getting another goal contribution here, even if it's assist, if it's a goal. I know Bamford is pretty close to coming back. If he comes back, that helps Rafinha a lot, because Bamford will convert those chances coming into him a little bit better than the players that Rafinha is working with now. So for me, even if they go into a bad run of fixtures, I'll probably still look to keep Rafinha just because he is so good. Jota coming up against Wolves. Same goes here when we said about Mo Salah. Wolves has looked pretty bad in the last couple of games, so I can see Jota and Salah returning just like I did in the previous game. Jota scored a really good goal in the previous game, so happy with having him, and he's obviously full of confidence, getting those chances, getting in really good balls from Mane, Salah, Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he's the main guy in the middle of that attack at the moment. So really happy to have him. Moving on to our forwards, Tony and Norwich. Pretty good. Tony and Norwich. Tony and Kane. I mean, Kane playing Norwich, Tony playing Leeds. Pretty good. If you have strikers, this is who you want them coming up against. Norwich, yes, they have looked better since Dean Smith took over, but I can still see them being very leaky. They Newcastle went down to 10 men and they scored against them. So what can a full strength Spurs team do against them? I think they can score at least 3 goals against them, and hopefully Harry Kane this time is in it. He's still dropping back, and that's what we didn't want him to do. We want him as an out-and-out striker, not playing in that midfield number 10 role. He is playing more than a striker at the moment. So probably one of our transfers that didn't go our way, but we'll be looking to move him on in the next coming game weeks for someone else that we'll discuss on next week's game week preview. Then Tony against Leeds. Leeds looking better, yes, but still leaking a lot of goals. So I can see Tony and Brentford going there, putting up a massive game. And this is 2 of the bottom side teams, I want to say, but 2 of the better bottom side teams, if I can say it like that. So really looking forward to a good game. Then Steele coming up against this is a first mistake. Haven't had one of these in a while. Obviously Steele is playing Southampton like Sanchez, because they're playing the same team. So he is our backup goalkeeper just for if Sanchez happen. Then King coming up against Man City. Not going to say too much here. Already discussed it. Can't see him score, and that's why he's not in the team. Williams coming up against Tottenham. Probably will concede a goal. That is if he plays. He did come off on 70 minutes in the previous game, so we'll have a look there. But he's not going to play because we don't see him getting an attacking return. And against Tottenham, we probably expect him to score, so not getting any clean sheet points as well. Brownhill playing against Newcastle. Someone we might look to bring in, but looking at the team, I just can't see where I'll put him at the moment. So Brownhill is probably going to be, we can rotate him maybe to first on the bench if someone happens to James. Like we said, he is injury concerned at the moment. We can get Brownhill in playing against Norwich. Maybe he can get an attacking return, who knows. So guys, that's it from me for this game week. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, give me a subscribe, and follow me on this road to 10k. I really think we're in a good position and we can push to finish there at the end of the season. We'll be needing to make a lot of good transfers starting this week, and that's why we will probably look to take out Jimenez and bring in King, just because the forms of Wolves are really turning, where Watford's fixtures are really turning good, and considering Dennis, yes we are, but because of that international break he'll need to take when he goes to AFCON, I just think King is the safer option. And really, like if we looked at expected data, he's looking better and he is playing 90 minutes. So guys, good luck with your game week. Hope for massive green arrows from you as well. Cheers guys.